China is to deepen friendly cooperation with Iran in various fields, Chinese State Councilor and Foreign Minister Wang Yi said on Friday. Wang made the remarks during a phone conversation with Iranian Foreign Minister Hossein Amir-Abdollahian. In the conversation, Amir-Abdollahian conveyed the greetings from Iranian President Ebrahim Raisi to Chinese President Xi Jinping, and congratulated on the 50th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic ties between Iran and China. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei attached great importance to developing the comprehensive strategic partnership between Iran and China, Amir-Abdollahian noted. The new Iranian government prioritizes diplomatic ties with Asian countries, and China is a major partner under this policy, he said. Iran-China relations are strategic and all-dimensional, said Amir-Abdollahian, adding that the two sides should earnestly implement the plan for China-Iran comprehensive cooperation in accordance with the roadmap formulated by the two heads of state, and jointly push forward the bilateral relations. Wang congratulated the Iranian Foreign Minister on his inauguration. He said that the two heads of state held a telephone conversation last month on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic ties between the two countries, setting the direction for the future of China-Iran relations. China is ready to work with Iran to implement the important consensus reached by the two heads of state, expand friendly cooperation and exchanges in various fields, continue to jointly oppose unilateralism and bullying, and safeguard the legitimate rights and interests of both sides and the common interests of developing countries, Wang said. The plan for China-Iran comprehensive cooperation serves the common and long-term interests of the two countries, and both sides should step up communication and implement it step by step, he added. China appreciates Iran's foreign policy of prioritizing ties with Asian countries, and China-Iran relations are strategic, said Wang, who also thanked Iran for supporting China on issues involving China's core interests and major concerns. China will, as always, support Iran in safeguarding national sovereignty and dignity, support the Iranian people in choosing a political system and development path in line with national conditions, and support Iran in opposing hegemony and defending its lawful rights and interests, said Wang. Wang noted that China has been firmly supporting Iran's fight against the COVID-19 pandemic and understands the country's urgent need for vaccines, adding that in order to demonstrate the friendship with the Iranian people, China will further provide another batch of vaccines assistance to Iran and continue to do its best to meet Iran's procurement needs. Amir-Abdollahian thanked China for providing vaccine assistance and facilitating Iran's purchase of vaccines. Unilateralism poses a major threat to international peace and stability, he said, adding that Iran opposes all interference in other countries' internal affairs and will continue to firmly support China on issues concerning China's core and major interests. The two sides also exchanged views on the situation in Afghanistan. China has noticed that the Taliban might announce the formation of a new government in the coming days, said Wang, expressing his hope that the new government will be open and inclusive, completely cut off from terrorist organizations, and establish and develop good relations with other countries, especially neighboring countries. As common neighbors of Afghanistan, China and Iran need to strengthen communication and coordination to play a constructive role in achieving a smooth transition and peaceful reconstruction of Afghanistan, said Wang. Although the United States has pulled out its troops from Afghanistan, Wang said, it still has an inescapable responsibility for the peaceful reconstruction of Afghanistan and should not try by any means to make new troubles or even turmoils for Afghanistan, or undermine the legitimate rights and interests of its neighboring countries. As for the United States saying that its withdrawal from Afghanistan allows it to focus more on dealing with China and Russia, Wang said such notion not only serves as an excuse for America's own failure, but also reveals the nature of its pushing for power politics in the world. If the U.S. is unable to learn the due lessons and turn to a completely fresh start, it's bound to make mistakes more serious than those in Afghanistan, and to slide from the failure in Afghanistan to greater failures, Wang noted. Amir-Abdollahian said that the root cause of the chaos in Afghanistan is the irresponsibility of the United States, adding that Afghanistan should establish a broad and inclusive government reflecting the interests of all ethnic groups in the country. The Iranian side calls on the international community to spare no effort to provide humanitarian assistance to Afghanistan and prevent any turmoil in Afghanistan from triggering a refugee wave, he said. Iran is ready to strengthen coordination with China to help Afghanistan get out of difficulties at an early date, he added.